Welcome to this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports, and you'd think middle of October, race season, not much going on. Well, let me tell you, this past weekend there was tons and tons of racing going on, and Mother Nature wasn't a fan of motorsports this past weekend, all the way from the Cup level over to the World Series, Speedway 95, Hudson, they were all right. But Bartlett Bridge, they made it. But it was a weekend that everybody was wondering what was going to happen and were they going to be able to make and get everything done, and they were able to get it done. And great time, great racing, championships settled, race wins, guys picking up their first win of the year, guys ending the season on a high note. But really exciting, all the action that took place at the racetracks. And I want to talk about a young man that started the year out with a goal to be a repeat champion at the Thursday Thunder program over at Beach Ridge, driving the Naughty Racing number 38, and defending his championship in the Mad Bomber JV division. Had a couple of bad weeks right off the bat. He didn't, but opening night his car was destroyed in the varsity division. Had a couple other incidents. So the team kind of decided to step back, refocused, get him in a Wildcat street stock, so to speak, and give him some seat time there. And he was very impressive right from the get-go over at Beach Ridge, challenging to top five, starting at the back, moving forward, showing the competitors that were racing there all year and racing for the championship a lot of respect. And the young man I'm talking about, his name's Garrett Lamb. And I was fortunate enough, and I talk about it all the time, watching these kids grow up, watching them not only develop as racers, but develop as young human beings. And I was at a racetrack the same day. He made his debut over at Victory Lane Karting over on Riverside Street. Alicia made her debut. They were in the same race together, and he was, when I tell you, a pint of piss, that's all he was. And I watched him race at Richmond. Really a great kid, a lot of respect, always shown respect. Parents, Scott and Amy, I've known Scott forever. I've gotten to know Amy over the years. Really good people, dedicated friends, great parents, and their son now is progressing as he's a high school senior at Wyndham, going to that next level. Graduated from the Mad Bombers, so to speak. Was not graduated, was almost kicked out. Not his doing, somebody else's. We ain't going to mention Lyman's name, but he's taking this Wildcat, and this past weekend they traveled up to Speedway 95, and I know the kid's seen the place, but he's never set foot on the place as far as running a race, and ran the entire 100-lap Aikido memorial race, stayed on the lead lap, showed a lot of respect, gained a lot of respect, and that's the stuff I love to see. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see it, but I talked to him the night before the race. He was excited. The team was excited. He's got a lot of experienced guys with him that are teaching him the ropes, teaching him the right way, how to be a young racer and learn through the veterans. Not only the ones that you surround yourself with that are part of your team, but learn from the other veterans that are out there and you're racing against, like the Kyle Hewins, the Billy Childs, the Shane Tatros, and those guys. And, really, really proud of the young man that Garrett Lamb's turning into. Got a bright future ahead of him, not necessarily on the racetrack, but in life. And it's been a pleasure to get to know him, know the family a little bit more, and all the people around him. So we're going to have some highlights later on from Speedway 95, the Aikido race, but just wanted to give a little shout out to a kid that I've watched growing up, not necessarily in front of my eyes on an everyday basis, but I've known him for many years, and should be proud of himself of traveling up to Speedway 95, lead lap finish and qualifying, 40 cars attempting to qualify in one of the biggest street stock races in all the state of Maine, and he was a part of it and finished a very respectable 11th place finish. So congratulations, Garrett Lamb. Bright future in life, and good job, Scott and Amy and everybody that's working with him, teaching him the right way to race and be a racer. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, Caitlin, she had us covered again. She was over to Hudson. A lot of action going on at Hudson International Speedway over there. They got a big one coming up this weekend that I want to tell you about. But we'll be right back, and we'll show you some highlights from over at Hudson this past weekend.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
I'm Melinda. My husband Steve and I operate E-Keys for Cars in Saco. E-Keys is family-owned with over 20 years in the car key business. Need an extra key? We promise to provide the best quality at a good price. Walk-ins are always welcome with no appointment ever needed. You'll be in and out in minutes. And yes, E-Keys still handles emergencies. But why wait? E-Keys for Cars, Route 1 on the Auto Mile in Saco.
E-Keys for Cars.
Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road. Wiscasset is celebrating 50 years as the fastest track in the state of Maine. Join us for great events all season long, like the Coastal 200 and the Boss Hog 150, plus visits from NEMA, the 350, Smack Supermods, Nell Car Legends, and more. For complete details, go to WiscassetSpeedway.com or find us and like us on Facebook. Wiscasset Speedway, celebrating 50 years as Maine's biggest and fastest.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
Wiscasset Speedway, Maine's biggest and fastest, with $5 admission every weekend and loads of family fun. Check us out at WiscassetSpeedway.com.
On the plate JoJo Roberts has had enough. Here we go. And whoa! JoJo Roberts. Let's start calling JoJo Brown without a circus here at Hudson International Speedway. Whoa! We got a runaway race car, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's getting it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? JoJo Roberts gonna head to the pits. Wow! Travis Owens on the bottom side of the 2019 USA Speedway champion. Down the back straightaway they go, side by side for the race lead. Here we go. Owens trying to hold his own on the bottom side. Owens is a former track champion at Lee as well. Has been running with the street stock division back in its roots. Owens going to lead another lap. Morgan trying to find a way around the number 10 and nasty Nate LeClaire. And into the back in the third. Now Owens back to the back door and Adam Knowles. Laps are ticking away now. Adam Knowles holding off Travis Owens and John Kazarian down the back straight away in the first. 2 laps remaining. First thing's gonna fly. Does the Milford, New Hampshire need to have anything for the 2019 USA Speedway champion? If he does, it's time to pull it out now. To the other side. Adam side trying once again as they come to the white flag. Hudson International Speedway, get on your feet. Side by side of the white flag. Cole's going to shut the door into turn 1, but Owens then gets it right back up. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Underneath all billboard sponsors. Owens throws it in with side by side. A drag race in the checkered flag. Adam Knowles gets it.
Looking for a great time, great people, and great food? Then visit New England's #1 biker destination, Bentley's Saloon, owned by legendary super-modified driver Bentley Warren. Bentley's is a biker bar that welcomes everyone. Staying in the area, Bentley's has their own full-service campground right on site. Tuesdays, Bentley's Cruise Night attracts car enthusiasts from all over New England. Located on Route 1 in Arundel, Bentley's Saloon guarantees a great time. Check out the fun at BentleySaloon.com and see why Bentley says, who has more fun than us?
Don't deal with just anybody to seal coat your driveway or business this season. Call Black Magic. They bring over 20 years of experience in seal coating and crack filling. Black Magic's skilled team makes sure the job is always done right, on schedule with quality workmanship at a fair price. Protect your investment in your driveway by getting it sealed with Black Magic.
Ooh, Black Magic.
My name is Scott. This is Devin. We're the owners of Black Magic Seal Coating. Let us earn your business today. You'll be glad you did.
Football fans, have we got a deal for you? VIP Tour and Charter Bus Company is offering round-trip transportation to Gillette Stadium to watch the New England Patriots make another run for the Super Bowl. Ride in style knowing we're doing the driving. So if you've got a ticket, we've got your ride. It doesn't get any better than that. Just log on to VIPChartercoaches.com, click on the Browse Book Tour button, and book your trip today. It's that simple. Relax and leave the driving to us, and we'll leave the tailgating to you.
Welcome back to Mainely Motorsports. And the big marquee event over at Hudson this past weekend was the Past Modifieds, as they made their second appearance of the season, as they're wrapping up their year. Great 2019 that we've saw that class just continue to grow. Some familiar names coming back, some new names entering the division, some young and upcoming drivers, some respected families like the King family, the Morse family, traveling and making the Past Modifieds their home. And they put on some great racing. We've seen the development of Kate Ray. Excited to watch her in 2020 develop into a great racer. She's, I don't care gender, male, female. She's turning into a great racer, and excited to see what the future brings in her. And all these guys using the Past Mods, either as a stepping stone or their, I don't call it their final resting place, but home. And Hudson, a great place to bring them. Good crowd on hand. Just a fun place to go to. And like I said, we're going to talk about a little bit later on in the show what's going on at Hudson this coming weekend. And you want to go. It's something they did years ago. But this past weekend, it was the mods. They were in action. Enjoy the highlights from over there at Hudson International Speedway as they wrap up their season with one more week to go this week. And their champion gets crowned at Hudson.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation.
We're starting our end of season sale now. We have over 300 campers in stock and every unit is on sale. Even the 2020s. Up to $16,000 off travel trailers. Up to $30,000 off fifth wheels and motorhomes. Up to $40,000 off toy haulers. Ask about our bi-weekly payment program to save you even more money.
Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Our family has been in business since 1972. I'm Johnny Wolf. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. 21st Century Motors now offers low-rate credit union financing and first-time buyer programs. We have a large selection of vehicles starting at $49.90. Quality vehicles and guaranteed repairs. Come see why more than 50% of our business is repeat or referral. Visit us today on Route 25 in Gorham, Maine, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
From our family to your family.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Scott's Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scott's Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scottsrecreation.com.
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
Well, we're back. We got some more highlights from over at Hudson this past weekend. And one of the neat things is this New Hampshire Short Track Racing Association has done is take a rule package that make a car that can race Monadnock, Star, Lee, Claremont, Hudson. So your choices are endless on a weekend. You can race all 3 days, 2 days, pick and choose, and decide. Maybe you start everything off everywhere, the beginning and the end, and decide where you're going to go and challenge for a championship. And they crowned their champions this past weekend in the divisions that run weekly over at Hudson. So we got some highlights from the mini stocks and the street stocks, and team wrapped up a championship in the street stocks, and everything looks familiar, the color scheme and everything, but it ain't the guy we're thinking of, as he was down in Thompson putting a whooping on him there. But great racing, great job, and thank you to Ben Bazowski for everything he does for short track racing, us with Mainly Motorsports, Mainly Awards, and enjoy these highlights from over there at Hudson International Speedway.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good, it's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's coworker owners who understand the importance of protecting a valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Servicing differentials is virtually impossible. The confined space makes fill holes difficult to reach, and industry-standard conical bottles are rigid and hard to squeeze. That combination makes for a messy job. Plus, you can't get all of the gear lube out of the bottle, so you have to buy more than you need to complete the job. And engineering your own solution only results in disaster. Not anymore. Introducing the new AMSOIL Easy Pack. Easily access hard-to-service differentials. Easily squeeze out all of the contents. And easily stay clean while you do it. No more leftover fluid or inconvenient rigid bottles. No more trouble reaching difficult fill holes. No more mess. AMSOIL Severe Gear in the new Easy Pack. The solution to all your problems.
Another first from AMSOIL. For a stocking dealer nearest you, call toll-free 877-761-8375 or visit fourseasonsynthetic.com.
Welcome to LST Landscaping, where we've been providing complete landscape solutions to all of southern Maine since 1969. We specialize in year-round landscape maintenance and snow services, including weekly lawn mowing, seasonal cleanups, sweeping, mulching, and so much more. Many more customizable services are available upon request. Please call our office today at 207-878-1578 or visit our website, lstlandscapinginc.com.
Welcome back to Mainely Motorsports. And anybody that's traveled up Route 95 all the way from the south to the north, and you get up in the Herman area and you look off to the left, or if you're coming south, look to the right, there's a racetrack, and it's one of them tricky little places. It's got 2 grooves. It's got progressive banking. I mean, it's a crazy place. And but they got this Paul Bunyan 250 weekend that they run at the end of the year in October, and that thing's continuing to grow. Dell's put a lot of effort in. Chuck Hall's put a lot of effort in. A lot of people behind the scenes. Kim, Mingo, the support staff. So this thing continues to grow, and we got some highlights from this past weekend, and you heard me talk about the street stock race. 40 of the best street stock races in all in Maine and New Hampshire made the trek up there to compete for the big winner's purse and add their name to the list. And somebody added their name as a repeat winner, but great racing took place up there, and we got some highlights, and thank you to Brandon Simmons. So enjoy the Ike Door 100 from Speedway 95.
Charles invading from Oxford Plains Speedway. Billy had him covered, led 79 laps out of the 100.
Oh, that's one more than last year. I led 78 last year. No, I got to thank everybody here. Races me so clean. I got to thank Speedway 95 for putting this show on, and Chuck. And I can't thank all my family and friends enough that come out and support me and do this. The Spaldings, the Browns, everybody. I got to thank all my sponsors, Lucas Oil, Brown's Construction, Dana's Heavy Duty Repair, Spalding Specialty Roofing, T&R Restorations, my brother that paints this thing. I mean, without my kids and my family, I wouldn't be able to be where I am.
Okay, now the big question, do you have a Thayer's automotive engine under the hood?
I do not. I have an RPM racing engine under the hood, and that's another one I'd like to thank.
That cost you $350?
Yeah, I don't think so, because I get such a deal on motors, I'd probably save way more than that.
I got $2,500 anyway. Congratulations on a great win.
We know Maine is hard on cars, so when your ignition won't turn or you lose your key, that just adds insult to injury. Why tow it? E-Keys for Cars technicians will solve your problem in your dooryard or at the mall and get you back on the road. AAA member? You should be. Your AAA locksmith coverage comes right off the bill. E-Keys for Cars, Maine's fast, affordable solution to your car key and lock problems. On the Auto Mile, Route 1, Saco.
E-Keys for Cars.
Our family has been in business since 1972. I'm Johnny Wolf. I personally drive and state inspect every vehicle we sell. 21st Century Motors now offers low-rate credit union financing and first-time buyer programs. We have a large selection of vehicles starting at $49.90. Quality vehicles and guaranteed repairs. Come see why more than 50% of our business is repeat or referral. Visit us today on Route 25 in Gorham, Maine, or online at 21stcenturymaine.com.
From our family to your family.
Wiscasset Speedway, west on the road, Wiscasset is celebrating 50 years as the fastest track in the state of Maine. Join us for great events all season long, like the Coastal 200 and the Boss Hog 150, plus visits from NEMA, the 350, Smack Supermods, Melt Car Legends, and more. For complete details, go to WiscassetSpeedway.com or find us and like us on Facebook. Wiscasset Speedway, celebrating 50 years as Maine's biggest and fastest.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation.
We're starting our end of season sale now. We have over 300 campers in stock and every unit is on sale, even the 2020s. Up to $16,000 off travel trailers, up to $30,000 off fifth wheels and motorhomes, up to $40,000 off toy haulers. Ask about our bi-weekly payment program to save you even more money.
Financing available, trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Mainly Motorsports, brought to you by
Four Seasons Synthetic. See them for all your AMSOIL product needs.
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations. Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Welcome back to Mainly Motorsports. And before we talk about what's coming up this weekend, I want to tell you what's coming up 3 months from now. The 32nd Annual Northeast Motorsports Expo, brought to you by Quirk Chevrolet, EJP, Team EJP Racing, everything to do with motorsports will be under that roof. Some new tracks going to be in there. Riverside Speedway, used to be Speedway 51. The Humphreys, obviously Star, Lee, Beechridge, Oxford, Speedway 95, Wiscasset, the Tours. Lots to see and do. Really, it's the kickoff for the 2020 season. If you're interested in displaying your car, reach out to me or reach out. If you don't know how to get in touch with somebody, reach out to me and I'll give you the contact information of who you talk to. If you're familiar with your tracks and who to deal with, call your tracks, get on the list. I've talked to people last week. Spaces are filling up fast. They're way ahead of me. I haven't even got my paperwork out yet. So if you're a vendor that's interested in space, reach out to me. It's the 32nd Annual Northeast Motorsports Expo right there at the Augusta Civic Center, brought to you by Team EJP. So it's going to be another great time, a lot of fun to be had up there. And that'll be here before we know it. But there's still plenty of racing to go on. And this weekend, the Pro All-Star Series in action at Oxford Plains Speedway. And when I say we got a heavyweight battle going on between Derek Griffith and DJ Shaw, that's exactly what we got happening. Derek Griffith has closed the gap, and he's put the pressure on DJ as he tries to claim his first ever Pro All-Star Series championship. DJ is a multi-time winner, multi-time race winner. He's just going about his business as he tries to claim another one for Dale Shaw Race Cars and Rita and Julio. So this week at Oxford, the following week at Seekonk, it's going to be a barn burner. And, those two class acts, two good young racers, and going to be fun to see who ends up on top. But that battle begins this weekend at Oxford Plains Speedway. The past mods, the Honey Badger Street Stocks are in action, and the Flying Tigers traveling over from White Mountain Motorsports Park and Thunder Road. So very similar to the Street Stocks that we have around here in the Wildcats, but there's enough of a difference that they'll put on a great race, and they'll bring some cars. So that's this weekend on Saturday. Sunday, got a big event going over there at Claremont Motorsports Park. 11 feature divisions highlighted by the Granite State Pro Stock Series as they run an event over there. If you got a race car, especially in that New Hampshire Short Track Racing Association, the six shooters, the mini stocks, the street stocks, the mini, you name it, they got it. Pure Stocks, it's over there. Some tours. They're going to bring dirt modifieds and race them on the asphalt. So something unique, something pretty different. That's over at Claremont on Sunday. But the event that everybody is talking about is happening at Hudson on Sunday. They got some enduros, they got some spectator, they got some fun stuff. But the Run What You Brung, $15,000 purse, $3,000 to win, $300 to start. But it isn't an enduro. It isn't enduro cars. We got guys like Jeremy Davis that are bringing his super late model. Jeff Rollins bringing his tour type modified. Dirt modified is going to be in action. It's Run What You Brung. The rules are it has to be able to stop by itself, and it has to have all the safety requirements. But that's going to be pretty unique, pretty neat. Really thank you to Ben and Steve Dickey reaching out to us, letting Mainely Awards be a part of the trophies over there this weekend. Pretty unique, something pretty special. And whoever wins that Run What You Brung, it's a reincarnation of the old Hudson Hugger. That's what they used to do. So going to be a lot of fun. Hats off to Ben for bringing it back. He's a fun-loving track owner, and just old school P.T. Barnum type of guy. They do some fun stuff, and bringing the Hudson Hugger back is no different. So 3 great opportunities to go see race cars this weekend as the season winds down. There ain't much more left. So I encourage you all to get out and support one of them. 2 of them if you can. You got one on Saturday and 2 events on Sunday to choose from. So really going to be exciting. We'll take a break. We come back and talk about another big race that took place this weekend up at Bangor, the Paul Bunyan 150.
Hi, I'm Sean Moody. We take pride in our facilities, and at Moody's, it's what's inside that matters. We believe it's more than just the exterior looking good. It's what's inside that matters. Restoring the structure of your vehicle to factory specs is critical to your safety. I'm proud of our Moody's coworker owners who understand the importance of protecting your valuable asset. And we all know what our most valuable asset is. It's what's inside that matters.
Legendary race car driver Bentley Warren is putting Arundel on the map. When Bentley's Saloon opened in 2004, it was just a little bar room on the side of the road. Today we have a giant saloon with live music, dancing, and great food and drink indoors and out. We're always looking to meet new friends and have a good old time. There's always something exciting going on at Bentley's. That's why we like to say, who has more fun than us? We do!
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your main returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Patman himself, just letting you know that Patman's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
You don't have to wait until the end of camping season to get your best price. Hi, I'm Scott from Scotch Recreation.
We're starting our end of season sale now. We have over 300 campers in stock and every unit is on sale. Even the 2020s. Up to $16,000 off travel trailers. Up to $30,000 off fifth wheels and motorhomes. Up to $40,000 off toy haulers. Ask about our bi-weekly payment program to save you even more money.
Financing available. Trades welcome.
Scott's Recreation, Turner and Manchester, Maine.
Well, welcome back to Mainely Motorsports, and We all talk about the super late models. We got 3 tracks in the state that run them. But the late models, probably the biggest car count of a premier division, comes right out of Wiscasset Speedway with their late model division, the Wood Pellet Warehouse. Well, there was a big race there for this weekend up at Speedway 95. So you bring up the Andrew McLaughlins and a few of those guys from Wiscasset, mix them up with the Parrots, Roland Robinson, throw him into it. Bring local hot shoe Mike Hot Rod Hopkins in there, and you are setting yourself up for a great late model race with a lot of money on the line. So, and that's exactly what you saw this past weekend. So enjoy the highlights. Thank you once again to Brandon Simmons for going up there and supporting Mainly Motorsports and bringing these highlights back to all you viewers. So hope you all enjoyed this week's episode. Enjoy the Paul Bunyan 150 over there at Speedway 95.
kind of put on the clinic here today. Had a pretty good year. He had a big win down in Richmond first part of the year. And 5th place in the Auction 250 and a big win here today.
Yeah, I needed this. We've had 7 second places this year, and I can't thank John McCarron and J.M. Billis. He owns this race car, and Anthony Wilcox. They've worked their butt off and spent countless hours and money putting this thing together. And it's nice to win one, but I'll tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I kept seeing Ben Pitt, I said, I don't want to caution because that guy's a class act. He knows how to get her done, and I needed this win, so I can't thank them guys enough and everybody that helps us get to this point. So I really owe this to John and Willie and Philip and everybody that's helped me in the shop, and Jason Trundy. He's been helping us all the last 2 weeks putting this thing together, and Alan Perkins for doing tires, and Pete. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but and my girlfriend for allowing me to be away from home all week.
Okay, what's next on your agenda?
We're going to go to Oxford Sunday and race the pass race next Saturday, I think it is.
Okay, well, good luck there. Congratulations on a good win here today. 10 seconds.
Taking your time. It's making me nervous, yeah.
Welcome to Mainely Motorsports.
To order a copy of this show, send a check or money order for $15, including shipping and handling to Mainely Motorsports, 2 Main Street, Suite 17-103, Biddeford, Maine, 04005. And please add the show number in the description of the show.